In my last video, I spent 150 hours of my existence beating a modded version of Minecraft. After publishing that video, I thought of two things. The first, holy sh**, that's a lot of views. And second, I still haven't beaten regular Minecraft. You see, this is an issue because I started playing Minecraft so long ago, I used one of these. Yep. Today is the day I'll finally complete this rite of passage. Let's do it. I swear to God this is a random seed. Somehow I managed to spawn in a cave, in the middle of nowhere. After pillaring out of the cave, I noticed that there's almost nothing but ice for hundreds of blocks. The one thing that is here is that village over there. I made a boat and flew across the ice to get over. After stealing just about everything of value from the village, I decided I wouldn't stop moving until I found a forest. Along the way I upgraded to stone tools, found some iron and another village, obtained a diamond from a shipwreck, found some buried treasure, and finally discovered the forest I was looking for. I set up my stuff and decided to do a little exploring. Some of that exploring included finding some iron. Oh. That's the reason why I'm not doing this in hardcore. I did try though. Next up was doing a little deforestation. After doing the deforestation, I decided that a regular box house is boring. Instead, I will be building a giant sphere out of birch planks and glass. One issue, I'm going to need a lot of freaking glass, so I decided that that hill over there will be reduced to atoms. Before doing that though, I made the floor of the base. I also made these, which will be wooden beams for the giant sphere. After building those, I got to removing that hill. I was also running low on food, so I made this sweet berry farm. After that I made 8 furnaces and used planks from even more deforestation as fuel. I threw all of the sand in there and started building the sphere. I also did some terraforming and made this fence so I wouldn't need a door for the sphere. Now that the house is done, I'm going to make a quick mine because, well, the game is Minecraft. Once the main area was done, I decided to start strip mining. I ended up finding a dungeon while I was down there as well. This is important, so make sure to remember it. Across that entire trip I obtained 31 diamonds, which is enough for diamond armor and tools. I did some more strip mining and then got some obsidian for the nether, which I'm terrified of. Before entering the nether I replaced my berry farm with a wheat farm that can take 2 stacks of seeds. Now, it is time to enter the nether. I didn't really do anything remarkable in the nether. I got glowstone, soul sand, and barter. We can finally do the stuff that isn't painfully generic. Remember that skeleton spawner I mentioned a second ago? I'm gonna design my own XP farm because it really isn't that complicated. Cue the montage. Before I AFK at this, I should mention what this preposterous number of levels is for. I'm making an enchanting table. You could probably see that coming from a mile away, but here's the point. I need books, a lot of books, so now I've got to go kill some cows. I got the other 33 books required from the 2 villages at the start. Alrighty, now I'm going to AFK at this for the next 12 hours. With this ridiculous number of levels, I obtained Protection 3 and Unbreaking 3 on my pants, chestplate, and helmet, as well as Feather Falling 2 boots. I was also able to get some good enchants on my tools. My next order of business is to obtain Eyes of Ender, which require blaze rods, which require blazes, which require a nether fortress. Turns out, there's a fortress only a few hundred blocks from my nether spawn, so I decided to go over there. Well, that was easy. The next thing I need for the Eyes of Ender is Ender Pearls, which are also really simple. I went over to the nearest warped biome and got some of the locals angry at me. To get Netherite in Minecraft 1.20 you need a Netherite upgrade, a Netherite ingot, and diamond armor. The Netherite ingot requires 4 Netherite scraps and 4 gold. Netherite scraps are smelted ancient debris. To get ancient debris, I'm going to need TNT because mining it out normally is psychological torture. To get TNT, I'm going to need tons of gunpowder and sand. This ridiculous number of steps is giving me flashbacks. Anyways, the worst thing I'm going to need on this list is the gunpowder because we're going to need 20-ish stacks of the stuff. To get that amount of gunpowder, I'm going to need a creeper farm for obvious reasons. To make that creeper farm, I'm going to need these materials. Some of them are really easy to get, like the buttons, fence gates, fences, beds, slabs, ladders, chests, torches, the 32 stacks of blocks, campfires, and buckets. The rest will be a challenge though. I mean, where am I going to get 864 trapdoors? Well, I'm not going to worry about that. What I was focused on when I saw this was how am I going to get enough wool for all of those carpets. What I decided to do is find some sheep in the wild, bring them back to my house, and make a sheep farm. I made a box where I would come out every 10 minutes and breed all of the sheep. After 3 hours this is how many I had. Anyways, next up is carved pumpkins, which spawn in snow biomes. Good thing I started off in an endless snow biome. After that I also obtained the snow that was needed. Next up is the hoppers. You may be wondering why I'm concerned with them. Well, look at this graph. Where I'm mining, iron is rarer than diamonds. So I went back to that cave I died in at the start and left it with nothing. Alright, all we have left now is those 13.5 stacks of trapdoors. It shouldn't come as a surprise how I got them. Now that we have all of the materials, it's time to get building. Now that it's done, I'm going to AFK on it for the next 12 hours. Turns out, I had my game paused for those 12 hours. I still left my computer on for another 3 though, so we still got some gunpowder out of it. Oh yeah, we also just hit day 100 because I'm a professional time waster. Now, the second part of getting TNT is sand. I can't make a sand duper because I don't have an end portal and I can't make a sand quarry for obvious reasons, so I'm going to mine it manually. For this I decided to make another highway to the snow biome. You may be wondering why on earth I would go to the snow biome for sand. Well, for some reason Mojang made it so snow biomes can have crap tons of sand. They just so happen to be 3,000 blocks away from my base so. But before the montage, you guys blew the goal of 101 subscribers out of the water, so this time we're going for 1001. Now onto the montage. Now we have everything we need to get the ancient debris. I made around 4.5 stacks of TNT, dug to around Y15, and got blasting. The whole expedition got me around 36 ancient debris, which is enough for only 9 netherite ingots. Anyways, the second piece of the netherite puzzle is the netherite armor upgrade, which spawns in bastions. I ended up locating one around 300 blocks from my nether spawn. These things have a tendency to be absolutely terrible, so I was careful. Apparently not careful enough. I just lost a set of fully enchanted diamond armor and tools. This was probably the low point of the playthrough. However, that didn't stop me. I went back up and crafted some regular diamond tools using my few remaining diamonds, and I decided to mine until the pickaxe broke. After that expedition, this is how many diamonds I had. I then enchanted a diamond sword with Unbreaking Eye and did another 12-hour AFK session to get all of my levels back. The next day, I enchanted all of my stuff once more and re-entered the Bastion. I was able to retrieve my old armor because it hadn't despawned for some reason. Also, this Bastion didn't have a netherite upgrade, so I went on a journey to find another Bastion. This one didn't have it either, so I had to find another one. Finally. Using my preposterous number of diamonds, I was able to duplicate the upgrade 8 times for all of my armor and tools. I was able to combine the skeleton bows from the XP farm to get a pretty good power 3 unbreaking 1 bow. The last thing I wanted before fighting the Ender Dragon was slow falling potions and strength potions, which meant I had to get phantom membranes and more blaze powder. The blaze powder was easy enough. I already knew where the fortress was, and because my sword was looting 3, I was able to get half a stack of blaze powder. The phantom membranes though. Welcome to that time I spent 2 hours AFK on a platform in the sky to get a single item because Mojang devs don't know how to balance their game. This is what I'm going to end with. Let's hope I live. Turns out, I brought one less eye than is required to start the portal. I sat my dog down and promised my return. When I got back, I lit the portal and got ready to beat Minecraft after 8 years.
the days blend together, one into the next, where nothing seems to change, stop and redirect your path out of that cycle of despair or hopelessness. Uncover that hidden spirit that is within and always surrounds you. Open its magic door to display its natural beauty and let it grab hold of your heart. You will be on the ride of your life. And if the day does not turn out the way you intended, do not worry. The next day is right around the corner. Life goes on.